I've got lists of things to do, lists of things not to, lists of things I've done for you. I've snatched halos from the heads of angels, hurled them like hula hoops around the hips of Saturn as the herald angel holds his harp, homing in the harmonies of a black hole, blowing the blues to 100 harmonicas that are hitting the high notes as we hold each other's hands and hang from the heights of our hearts. We've heard others play our song, verse after perfect verse after perfect verse. We didn't even have to hear the heavens rehearse. And all of that was on my list, except for the harmonicas, but they worked out fine. And I dream of a time when my hands become kingdoms, my fingers become lords, and I can tap out Beethoven's Ode to Joy in your vocal cords. I'll be speaking in rhythm, moving in rhyme. I'll be Father Time going down on Mother Nature to get a first-hand account of the Big Bang Theory. I'll be pushing your belly button to launch all of the I love yous I'm thinking right now out into orbit because there's room enough for all of them here on Earth. And for what it's worth, I've thrown comets to crack open the shells of crab nebulas, churned the Milky Way for butter and added sauce to the dry meat of existence. I did that for you because I was on my list. I've hired army ants who are willing to give up war just so they could build you mansions out of fallen leaves. And I've got a million more ways to say I love you hidden up my sleeves. They're all on my list. It's a really long list. Made up of ways to tell you, you are beautiful. Your hair tells the wind how to hold it. God would offer you his soul if he hadn't already sold it for the blueprint of your smile. The perfect architecture of your body with curves more beautiful than a figure eight. I could lay you down your side, discover the symbol for infinity, the recipe for eternity. I've seen fantasy making out with reality, possibility going down on opportunity. All of the happening crossroads of common sense and circumstance, while fortune, fate, luck, and chance sit on the curb, curling up like question marks, resembling all the queries I can't quite recall. Why is asking where when all this started, when is asking why I couldn't see this sooner, what is running why, who's touching who, and how is asking who what it is I'm supposed to remember. I'll figure it out later, it's on my list. And I don't mean to suggest that I'm gonna love you the best. I don't mean to turn everything I'll do wrong into song, because my life is a lot like this poem. I'm making most of it up as I go along. And I am happy with the way things are today, but I don't have a crystal ball, so as for the future, tomorrow, I can't really say. Sometimes I turn around to look at my footprints to make sure I've got a yesterday. But believe me when I tell you, all my hands to map out the landscape of your thighs and discover the geography of your beauty like a pair of archaeologists digging past the doubts unearthing tombs where the secrets are whispering secrets to each other until all the skeletons in our closet come out to dance with one another. And all the mistakes we made, the questions we weighed about this is or isn't begin to fade as we approach the speed of light and lose sight of what's wrong, what's right, until all that remains of the moment becomes infinite. Everything discovered outside is also discovered within. We'll move at 1,000,000 hours a mile just to stop. Now hold that thought a while. My heart has just enough strength to bend open the bars on my ribcage and tumble out towards you looking like the answer to an unasked question. You can't have everything on your list. And it's okay because you weren't on any of mine. You were the reason I wrote them. And like those harmonicas, that works out fine. Because there's gonna come a time when language fails and I'll have to throw all my lists away. Put down my pen and love you a list of all the things I don't even know how to say.